Hey there, anime fans! Today, we're diving into the wonderfully bizarre world of the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. This anime isn't your typical high school story. It's a wild ride through the supernatural, the extraterrestrial, and the just plain extraordinary. So, let's get started with how it all begins. Our story kicks off with Kyon, your average high school student, who's pretty much given up on his childhood dreams of the supernatural and fantastical. That is until he meets Haruhi Suzumiya, a classmate unlike any other. Haruhi isn't interested in ordinary humans. Oh no, she's all about aliens, time travelers, and espers. She's got this intense energy. Kyon, despite his initial skepticism, finds himself intrigued by Haruhi's eccentricities. And before he knows it, he's roped into her grand plan to discover the mysteries of the universe. That's how they end up forming the SOS Brigade, a club dedicated to seeking out the extraordinary. The first recruits? Yuki Nagato, a quiet and bookish girl, Mikuru Asahina, a timid and cute upperclassman, and Itsuki Koizumi, a friendly and ever-smiling transfer student. Now, here's where things take a turn for the weird. It turns out that each of these members isn't just a random high school student. Yuki is actually an alien, sent by the integrated data sentient entity to observe Haruhi, who they believe has the ability to alter reality. Mind-blowing, right? And Mikuru? She's a time traveler from the future, keeping an eye on Haruhi because of her potential to disrupt the space-time continuum. As for Itsuki, he's an esper, working for an organization that monitors Haruhi's influence on closed space and celestial beings. It's like every sci-fi trope got thrown into a blender, and out came the SOS Brigade. So, what's the deal with Haruhi? Well, she's not just your typical eccentric high school girl. She's unaware that she possesses godlike powers to change, reshape, or even destroy the world. And that's why she's got this entourage of extraordinary beings around her, keeping tabs and making sure she doesn't accidentally end the world as we know it. The series is a fantastic blend of slice-of-life high school antics and mind-bending sci-fi elements. We've got episodes where the SOS Brigade takes on typical club activities, like making a movie for the school festival, which, by the way, turns into a hilarious disaster thanks to Haruhi's over-the-top directing style and insistence on including aliens, time travelers, and espers in the plot. Talk about art imitating life, right? But it's not all fun and games. There's this underlying tension that Haruhi might realize her powers and the delicate balance that the members of the SOS Brigade have to maintain. Kyon, in particular, finds himself in the role of the mediator, trying to keep Haruhi's whims in check while grappling with the reality that his world is far more extraordinary than he ever imagined. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya is its non-linear storytelling. The episodes aren't aired in chronological order, which adds to the show's mystery and keeps you guessing about what's really going on. It's like putting together a puzzle where each piece reveals a bit more about the characters and the strange world they inhabit. The first season culminates in the dramatic and surreal Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya arc, where Kyon and the rest of the brigade have to prevent a closed space from swallowing the world. It's in these moments that the series really shines, blending high school drama with cosmic stakes in a way that's both thrilling and thought-provoking. As the series progresses, we get to see more of the SOS Brigade's wild escapades, and trust me, they're anything but ordinary. From battling computer game monsters that turn out to be real to getting stuck in endless time loops, there's never a dull moment with this crew. Each episode brings a new adventure that blurs the line between reality and the extraordinary, all centered around Haruhi's whims and the hidden powers she possesses. One of the standout story arcs in the series is the Endless Eight. Now, this is where things get really mind-bending. The brigade finds themselves reliving the last 2 weeks of summer vacation over and over again. We're talking about the same events repeating, with subtle differences each time. It turns out they're stuck in a time loop, created unconsciously by Haruhi, who doesn't want the summer to end. The sense of déjà vu is palpable, and it's up to Kyon and the gang to figure out how to break the cycle. This arc is a brilliant showcase of the show's ability to play with narrative structure and keep viewers on their toes. But the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya isn't just about the wild and weird. It's also a story about friendship, understanding, and the power of believing in something beyond yourself. Kyon, who starts off as a skeptic, finds himself more and more drawn into Haruhi's world. He becomes the anchor for both Haruhi and the other brigade members, often being the voice of reason and the one who sees the humanity behind all the supernatural chaos. Haruhi herself is a complex character. On the surface, she's headstrong, capricious, and sometimes downright bossy. But as we delve deeper into the series, we see glimpses of her vulnerability and her desire to connect with something greater than herself. Her character development is subtle but significant, as she starts to open up more to her friends and begins to understand the impact of her actions. The series also explores themes of destiny and free will. The SOS Brigade members, each bound to Haruhi in different ways, grapple with their roles in her life and the larger cosmic drama unfolding around them. Yuki, Mikuru, and Itsuki, despite being extraordinary beings, find themselves influenced and changed by their interactions with Kyon and Haruhi. It's a fascinating exploration of how even those who seem to have all the answers are still searching for meaning and connection. As we reach the conclusion of The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, the series leaves us with more questions than answers. It's a show that doesn't neatly tie up all its loose ends but instead revels in the mystery and wonder of the unknown. The ending is open-ended, inviting viewers to ponder the possibilities and draw their own conclusions about the characters and the strange, enchanting world they inhabit. In summary, The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya is a one-of-a-kind anime that defies easy categorization. It's a blend of slice-of-life comedy, science fiction, and philosophical inquiry, all wrapped up in a high school setting. The series invites us to question our perceptions of reality and the extraordinary, all while delivering a thoroughly entertaining and thought-provoking experience. It's a testament to the power of imagination and the endless possibilities that lie within the most ordinary of settings. And that's the story of Haruhi Suzumiya and the SOS Brigade. It's a wild, weird, and absolutely wonderful journey that's sure to leave a lasting impression. Thanks for joining me on this exploration of The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Until next time, keep searching for the extraordinary in the everyday. Hope you loved today's video. Leave a like if you want such amazing anime recommendations.